Hey filmmaker, Chungdha here. So I've DIY'd this pan head, this remote pan head, and I can control it with this Tilta Nucleus Nano II remote. And this is quite an interesting thing, and especially the special use cases of it. But there does exist a product like this that I've seen at the IBC show. It's actually the Tilta Speed Pan. I wanted to try and see if I could build something like this with like things that I already have laying around, and yeah, you can see that I have actually built it. And definitely there is a interesting use case for this, especially of course like how F1 used it to have it mounted onto a car, so you can actually pan it around, and yeah, you don't have to have a cameraman on the car to actually move it. But also you can put it on top of like a jib, or even on a really high light stand with the camera on top of it, and you can remotely pan the camera around to capture the shot that you need. Of course, you can also put the whole system sideways, so you can actually also tilt it for like certain shots, like people running over a camera, that you can actually tilt the camera remotely with this. But yeah, this definitely have quite a lot of use cases. And also like if you have planned like a whip pan shot, or like doing a whip pan from multiple people on into a single take, that you actually want to whip pan it to specific places, so you can easily mark on the remote the place where you want it to pan to, and it makes it more accurate than panning it with like the handle and just the tripod head itself. This would be much more accurate to just go to the same spot every time. So definitely also be much more faster and yeah, much more correctly, that you actually are hitting the same placement every time without overshooting it, or not getting it precisely. So this is a much more precise system than doing it normally by hand. And yeah, making this is definitely the most important part that you will need, is to have like the proper fluid head for this. This is the art size FH11. This is a really affordable tripod head you can actually get for like around $100. And yeah, this one has like the proper panning section for this. So this head also can hold quite a substantial weight, so you can also put on here quite a heavy cinema camera, and also still unable to do this panning motion. And the main thing is, what you need is that it has like the drag system for the panning, and that you need to turn it all the way down so there is no drag at all, so that the focus motor can easily rotate or pan it around without having to work against the fluid head itself with the drag on it. And also by rotating the drag all the way down, and actually it locks the ring of the drag also, so you can put a gearing on it, so you can put a focus motor on it and control this pan around. So the gearing I'm using is from Tilta. It's the seamless gearing, and I don't remember the size of it, but I will put up the size number and on the screen, because you need to have like a specific size that actually fits here. But also if you are using a different fluid head, you might want to use a caliper to just measure your fluid head and see like what size you need. And then basically you build a setup where you have like the focus motor aligned with this gearing, and enable you to just move it around. So for me, there are two ways you can actually do it. You can either have like a cheese plate directly under your video head, and with the cheese plates directly just mount everything on it, and then you can really have like a small setup that you can mount on a car or mount anywhere. However, right now how I built it was quite quickly. Instead of using the big cheese plate under the Fluidhead, I have actually mounted mine onto the tripod feet itself, because on the tripod feet there is a nice airy locking pins, because the tripod legs that I'm using is the YC Onion Panita Peak, which has like several interesting things. It has like single leg switches to actually unlock each leg, so I don't need to have like multiple parts that I need to unlock each section, so it makes it much easier to use. And also like there are like relocking pins to hold the whole part that is holding also the focus motor, that enables me to have it more secured and properly aligned without it also loosening up or unlocking itself while I'm moving things. Because other tripods I don't think have like these relocking pins on like their 3/8 or the not 3/8 but the 1/4 20 mounting section of the legs. And then I've used like a lens fit 90 degrees holder from a small rig, and then like a small cheese plate, and on there a Nitsi rod that then holds the focus motor. And then under all that I have like a small rig V-mount plate holder to hold a big V-mount battery that powers the focus motor via D-tap. So it has enough power to rotate around, and it's super fast. So you can see it can do like really quick pans. And yeah, definitely it's a interesting system, and basically show you guys that you can build it for not too expensive price. But honestly, the X Pan itself isn't that expensive, but definitely this is a system that could hold a bigger camera, while the X Pan is mostly designed for like your smaller cameras, and this would be much more of a setup if you want to expand it to like a bigger cinema camera that you can build it this way. So that was mainly it for this video, showing you guys how I made this remote pan head. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more DIY videos like this, please hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.